Well, aid has begun into Gaza hours after the Rafah border crossing between Egypt and Gaza opened. The trucks from Egypt are loaded with medicine and food supplies. More than 200 trucks carrying roughly 3,000 tons of aid has been positioned near the crossing for days before heading into Gaza. However, only 20 trucks have crossed into the Gaza. While it may not be sufficient to meet the needs of the millions of people in Gaza, it is expected to sustain a certain level of relief from suffering. Rafah is the only crossing into Gaza that does not border Israel, and Israel imposed a total blockade on the Palestinian enclave, cutting off food, water, fuel, and electricity. Hospital workers are also in urgent need of medical supplies and fuel for their generators. All right, let's bring in Yasser Hakim, who is standing by at the Rafah border crossing. Yasser, if you can hear me, thank you for joining us here on Africa Live. My first question to you, Yasser, is what is the situation right now at the Rafah border crossing?
Well, today the trucks have finally gone inside on the other side of the border here. 20 trucks has passed through today, and 18 of them were for the Red Crescent, where there's food, food and drinks and fuel and tents for the people who need it in Gaza, and 2 are for medical equipment, medicine, health services and equipment for them. What happened is that those trucks went inside from this gate early in the morning. They unloaded and to trucks on the other side, to Palestinian trucks. So they went inside in this. There's an area that is separating the border from the Egyptian side to the Rafah Palestinian side, and they met the Palestinian trucks. They unloaded, and then they went back here empty. And throughout the last hours, we've been seeing them going and coming back empty. 20 trucks that have managed to go through. That's according to the U.S. Israel announcement. Egypt is pushing for more trucks to pass the corridor because there are hundreds in front of us here. So that's the situation now. People are waiting to see what will happen at the moment.
All right, Yasser, more than 2,000 trucks with aid have been at the border for weeks, but only 20 are being allowed to cross. How are those involved in the humanitarian aid operation reacting to this?
Yes, there is a mixed mood. There is positive mood that at last something is going inside, and all the efforts they've been trying to do, at least it has been partially felt with the 20 that are coming in, and you'll see behind me the mood was a bit positive, but then they just said 20 is never going to be enough for those 2.3 million Gazans. I mean, what can 20 do? What can 200 do? So I'll just go around now to show you the rest of the trucks. We said that 20 have went in from the border beside me, and those are the row that is on the other side. Those are the ones that are waiting to go inside. Those are waiting for a long time ago, and they don't know how long they will wait more longer, because the agreement is for 20. Now, there will be some chance in the meetings today at the summit hosted by Egypt to encourage or to push Israel to allow more of this aid to go into Gaza, or we'll have to wait much longer. Obviously, like I said, there are mixed reactions. 20 are in. That's a positive step, but obviously they're still sad because they're saying 20 is never going to be enough for the 2 million or so Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. So it's all about now waiting for the officials, the top officials, to decide what's the next step. Egypt says it will keep the border open like we can see now. It will stay open permanently from the Egyptian side. Now Egypt is waiting for Israel and the US to allow those trucks to pass from the Egyptian side to the Palestinian side. Last night, we were told Egypt has decided to move the trucks. We came here around 2 a.m. car local time. We stayed for 2 hours, and the trucks were ready to move. Everyone here was ready, and then suddenly we heard bombardment on the other side of the fence, and the trucks had to go back again. Now it happened in the morning. The trucks managed to go through 20 trucks, but will more be able to go, or will Israel continue its blockade and shelling and air raids on the Palestinian unarmed Palestinian civilians, women, children in Gaza? Back to you.
Yasser Hakim, thanks for keeping a close eye on the developments there. That was Yasser Hakim at the Rafah border crossing.